everyone, myself Nirbhay Shukla and currently I am pursuing my BTech in Civil Engineering. I am second semester student at NIT Raipur and I am here to present a video on self-introspection. My first question is, am I using my time wisely? So, time is one of the most precious resource I have and honestly, I am still figuring out how to use it in the best way possible. As a student of NIT Raipur, my schedule is often filled with lectures, labs, assignments, and exams. It's just overwhelming at times, but I try to strive a balance. Along with academics, I dedicate time to creative projects like making mimicry videos and presentations. These activities not only let me express myself creatively but also build important life skills like teamwork, public speaking, and time management. However, I do realize that I sometimes spend time on things that don't add much value, like endless scrolling on Instagram and other social media, and procrastinating before deadlines. That's something I am consciously trying to improve. I have started experimenting with to-do lists, time blocks, and even small habits like reading or reflecting at the end of the day. So, am I using my time usually? I would say I am on the right path, but I still have a long way to go. Time management isn't one time fix, it's constant effort, and I am learning, adjusting, and evolving every day. Taking anything for granted? This is tough one, but I believe it's an important question to ask. When I pause and really think about it, yes, I do take certain things for granted. For example, I often forget how privileged I am to study at a prestigious institution like NIT Raipur. The access to resource, guidance from faculty, and exposure to different opportunities are things many people can only dream of. Yet, in the rush of deadlines and pressure to perform, it's easy to overlook these blessings. I also sometimes take my family and friends for granted, the people who have stood by me in both highs and lows. I don't always express gratitude for their presence, and that's something I'm trying to change. Even things like health, mental peace, and a safe environment, I have realized are not guaranteed, and it's crucial to be thankful for them every single day. Self awareness is the first step to our improvement. So now I make an effort to reflect more often, to appreciate the little things, and to stay grounded. Gratitude isn't just a feeling, it's a mindset, and I am working on making it a part who I am. Now the third question is, am I employing a healthy perspective? So I believe I am trying to, and that efforts itself matters. Having a healthy perspective means being able to see life as it is, without being overly negative or blindly optimistic. As a student and as a young adult still navigating life, my perspective is continuously evolving. There are moments when I get overwhelmed by pressure, expectations, deadlines, or even comparisons. In those moments, it's easy to slip into a mindset where I feel stuck or not good enough. But over time, I have learned that what truly defines my growth is how I choose to respond to these situations. I remind myself that challenges are temporary and failures are just feedback, not final judgments. A healthy perspective for me also means staying humble when I succeed and resilient when I fail. It's about accepting that not everything will go according to plan, and that's okay. Life isn't a straight line and neither is growth. I try to surround myself with people who inspire me, who keep me grounded, and who reminds me of my worth. I have also started reflecting more through journaling, talking to close friends, and even just sitting in silence. Now the fourth question is, am I living true myself? So this question really makes me pause and think. Am truly living as a person I believe I am, or am I adjusting too much to fit into expectations? I think I am still on the journey of discovering what living true to myself even fully means. But one thing that I can say with confidence is that I try to be authentic in everything I do. Whether it's choosing to participate in creative things like mimicry or standing up and presenting on topics, I make those choices because they reflect parts of me. I don't want to live a life where I am only ticking boxes. I want to explore, express, and evolve my own way. That being said, I have also realized there are times when I hold myself back maybe out of fear or judgment or the need to be accepted. It's hard to always to be real in a world that constantly pushes you to compare yourself. Now the fifth question is, am I waking up in the morning ready to take on the day? So to be honest, it's depend on the day. Some mornings I wake up feeling driven, inspired and full of energy, ready to tackle my goals, attend class, work on projects or create something new. On those days, I feel aligned with my purpose, like I am moving in the right direction. That fire, that motivation, it's remind me why I am doing what I am doing. But not every morning is like that. There are days when I hit the snooze button more than once. Days when I feel overwhelmed even before the day has begun. And I have realized that it's okay. I am human, not a machine. What matters more is that I keep showing up even on the days I don't feel like it. Lately, I have been trying to build small habits that help me wake up with better intent, like not checking my phone first thing in the morning or planning the day the night before. I have also started thinking about why I want to make each day count, whether it's for my personal growth, my future, or simply to become a better version of myself. So, I always ready when I wake up. Maybe not 100%, but I am learning to find purpose in each day, and that makes getting up a little easier and a lot more meaningful. Now the sixth question is, am I thinking negative thoughts before I fall asleep? Sometimes yes, and I think that's a very human thing to do. When the day ends and everything slows down, the mind finally get time to wander, and it doesn't always take the most peaceful path. I do catch myself overthinking sometimes before I sleep about my future, my performance, missed opportunity, or even about little thing I said or did during the day. It's like my brain plays a highlight reel of doubt and what ifs. But the important things that I have realized is that thoughts are not fact. Just because a negative thought come to mind doesn't mean it's true. I have started training myself to observe these thoughts rather than absorb them. I ask myself, is this thought helpful? Isn't even real or just fear talking? That small shift has made a big difference. So yes, negatively thoughts do visit at night. So yes, negative thoughts do visit me at night, but I am learning not to let them stay too long. I have also find that writing a few lines in a journal, listening to calming music before bed helps clear my mind. Some nights I focus on gratitude, just reminding myself of what went well that day, not matter how small. I am replacing them with hope, reflection and a quiet belief that tomorrow is another chance and I will make it count. Now the seventh question is, am I putting enough effort into my relationship? This question is I often ask myself because relationships, whether they are with friends, family or someone special, requires intention, time and care. I think I do put in efforts, but I also know I can do better. With the fast pace of college life, project deadlines, classes and my personal goals, it's easy to get caught up in my own world and unintentionally take others for granted. Sometimes I get so focused on what I want to achieve that I forget relationships need constant nourishment, like checking in, being present, listening without distraction, or simply appreciating someone's present in my life. It's not always about grand gesture, even small meaningful moments matter. I have learned that efforts in relationship doesn't mean being perfect. It's mean being consistent, being honest. When times passes, making time even when you are busy, saying sorry when needed, and also being the first to forgive. So I putting enough efforts. I would say I am trying and I am aware. And awareness is the first step to improvement. I am learning to be more mindful, more emotionally available, and to communicate better. Because at the end of the day, the effort we put in reflects how much we value something and how I want people in my life to feel that value. Now the eighth question is, am I taking care of myself physically? To be completely honest, this is one area where I feel I am still figuring things out. Physical self-care is more than just going to the gym or playing sports. It's about how I treat my body on daily basis and will I try to stay mindful. I know there's definitely room for improvement. As a BTech student, my schedule can get hectic. Late nights working on assignments, long hours sitting in lectures, irregular sleep, and sometimes skipping meals or relying too much on junk food. I know it's not ideal, but it's a reality many students face. Still, I have started taking small steps to be more responsible with my health. I try to walk more, stretch between study sessions, drink enough water, and at least be aware of what I am eating. Even things like sleeping on time and giving my eyes a break from screen are part of physical self-care. I have realized that when my body feels good, my mind works better too. I feel more alert, more productive, and more in control. So, am I taking perfect care of myself physically? Not yet, but I am becoming more conscious and slowly turning effort into habits. My health is my foundation, and I want to build a strong one step by step. Now the ninth question is, am I letting matters that are out of my control stress me out? So yes, and I think that's something I am actively trying to work on. There are so many things in life that are simply not in my hand, whether it's people opinion, unexpected changes in plan, marks, despite efforts, or even a pace at which life moves. And yet, I have often found myself worrying about these exact things, playing out endless what if scenarios in my head that only increase stress, not clarity. As a student, there's pressure to perform, to be consistent, to meet expectations, and sometimes when things don't go as planned, even due to reasons beyond my control, it's really affect me. But over times, I have started realizing something important. Worrying doesn't fix anything, it's just drain energy from the things I can control. Now, whenever I feel overwhelmed by uncontrollable situation, I take a pause and ask myself, is this something I can influence? If yes, I act. If not, I let it go. I try to shift my focus back to things within my reach, my effort, my attitude, and my response. So yes, I still get stressed sometimes. I am human, but I am learning to slowly separate myself from what I can't control and to protect my peace above all, because peace is power and I want to hold on to that. Now the last question is, am I achieving the goal that I have set for myself? Some yes, some not yet, but I am definitely moving forward, and that's what matters the most to me. I have set different types of goal for myself: academic, personal, creative, and even mental. Like doing well in my BTech journey at NIT Raipur, improving my communication through presentations, working on projects, and most importantly, becoming more confident in who am I. There are goals I have hit, like taking initiatives in group tasks, speaking more freely in public, managing responsibilities, and being consistent in the area I care about. But there are also goals where I have fallen short, like maintaining a daily routine, staying fit regularly, and overcoming procrastination. And I have learned that failure isn't the opposite of success, it's part of it. What keeps me going is the fact that I have become aware of what I want. I am no longer just moving blindly. Every goal, big or small, teaches me something. Even when I don't reach, I have started celebrating progress, not just outcomes. So, no, I haven't achieved all my goals yet, but I have planted the seed and I am showing up, watering them every day with effort, discipline, and belief. The rest will follow.